Welcome to our channel. Today, we delve into the dark and eerie world of thunderstorms with 3 disturbing true horror stories that will send shivers down your spine. Imagine the deafening roar of thunder, the blinding flashes of lightning, and the feeling of unease that washes over you as the sky cracks open. For some, a thunderstorm is just a natural phenomenon, a spectacle of nature's raw power. But for others, it's an omen, a harbinger of something sinister lurking in the shadows. Tonight, we'll explore the terrifying tales of those who found out the hard way that some storms are best weathered indoors, tucked away where the shadows can't reach you. These are the stories that will make you question what's truly out there when the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. The old cabin stood nestled amongst towering pines, a picture of rustic charm against the backdrop of the approaching storm. Inside, the Peterson family huddled together, the youngest Emily clutching her teddy bear as the wind howled outside. The first clap of thunder sent shivers down their spines. It wasn't the sound itself, but the unnatural silence that followed, a pregnant pause before the storm truly unleashed its fury. That's when the whisper started, soft at first, like the rustling of leaves, emanating from the old fireplace. John, the father, dismissed it as the wind playing tricks, but the whispers grew louder, morphing into distinct voices, murmuring unintelligible words in an unknown tongue. The temperature plummeted, a bone-chilling cold seeping in despite the roaring fire. Then came the knocking, slow and deliberate, on the cabin door. John, his heart pounding in his chest, cautiously approached the door, his hand hovering over the latch. Through the peephole, he saw nothing but the storm-ravaged night. He threw open the door, defying the elements, but the porch was empty. As quickly as it started, the knocking ceased, replaced by an eerie silence that was somehow more unnerving than the whispers. Back inside, the family sat huddled, their faces pale in the flickering firelight. Emily pointed a trembling finger towards the darkened hallway, her eyes wide with terror. "They're here," she whimpered. "I can see them." A cold, spectral hand reached out from the hallway, its long, bony fingers scraping against the wooden floor. Panic surged through the family as they scrambled back, their eyes fixed on the horrifying apparition. The hand retreated, vanishing back into the darkness, leaving the family trapped in the grip of terror. The storm raged on throughout the night, each clap of thunder a hammer blow to their sanity. As dawn broke, casting a pale light over the ravaged landscape, the storm finally subsided. The Peterson family, shaken and exhausted, emerged from the cabin. The events of the night seared into their memories. They never returned to the cabin, the horrifying experience forever tainting its rustic charm. To this day, they whisper of the haunted cabin in the woods, a place where the veil between worlds thins during the fury of a thunderstorm. Mark lived for the thrill of the chase, the adrenaline rush of pursuing nature's most violent storms. His weathered Jeep, affectionately nicknamed the Tempest, had carried him through countless storms, each one a breathtaking dance with danger. One sweltering summer night, a storm of unprecedented fury brewed on the horizon. This wasn't just any storm. The radar lit up with an ominous red glow, a swirling vortex of energy that promised a spectacle unlike any other. As Mark raced towards the heart of the storm, a sense of unease settled over him. The air grew heavy, charged with an unnatural energy that made the hairs on his arms stand on end. The radio, usually alive with the chatter of fellow storm chasers, crackled with static, a wall of white noise. Undeterred, Mark pressed on, his eyes glued to the swirling funnel cloud ahead. It moved with an almost unnatural speed, its path erratic, unpredictable. As he got closer, the wind picked up, battering his Jeep, threatening to rip it apart. Then, through the driving rain, he saw it. A figure, tall and gaunt, silhouetted against the blinding light of the tornado. It stood impossibly close to the swirling vortex, its long, thin arms outstretched as if beckoning the storm. Terror gripped Mark's heart. This was no ordinary storm. Something sinister lurked within its heart. He tried to turn back, to outrun the storm and the chilling figure within, but it was too late. The tornado veered sharply, its path now a direct collision course with Mark's Jeep. He braced himself for impact, the roar of the wind drowning out all other sounds. The Tempest was tossed about like a toy, metal twisting and groaning under the immense force. Then, everything went black. Mark's mangled Jeep was found days later, miles from its last known location. Of Mark, there was no sign, only whispered rumors of a ghostly figure seen in the eye of the storm, its laughter echoing through the wind. The annual camping trip was a tradition, a chance for old friends to reconnect amidst the serenity of nature. This year, however, the serenity was shattered, the peace replaced by a terror they would never forget. The storm rolled in as they sat around the campfire, the crackle of burning wood soon drowned out by the roar of thunder. Laughter turned to nervous glances as the sky erupted in a blinding flash of lightning. They scrambled for cover as the heavens opened, rain lashing down with unrelenting fury. Suddenly, a deafening crack, a blinding white light engulfed them. The lightning had struck a tree just meters away, its energy surging through the ground, electrifying the air. When they regained their senses, they were shaken but seemingly unharmed. They brushed themselves off, attributing their survival to sheer luck. However, as darkness fell, something sinister began to unfold. One by one, they started seeing things, fleeting shadows, whispers in the dark, faces peering at them from the depths of the forest. The once familiar woods had transformed into a menacing labyrinth of fear. Sarah, usually the life of the party, became withdrawn, her eyes wide with terror. She claimed to see a figure shrouded in darkness, its eyes glowing an eerie red, following their every move. Then came the nightmares, vivid and terrifying, each one a variation of the same horrifying theme, trapped in a storm, hunted by unseen entities with glowing eyes. They woke up screaming, drenched in cold sweat, the lines between dreams and reality blurring. As the days turned into an agonizing eternity, their sanity began to unravel. They were prisoners in their own minds, haunted by the storm and the sinister forces it had unleashed. They finally stumbled out of the woods, haggard and broken. The storm had passed, but the terror lingered, a chilling reminder of the night lightning struck and darkness seeped into their souls. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling content. Stay safe and beware of the storms. Remember, the next time you find yourself caught in a thunderstorm, listen closely to the sounds of the wind and the rain. You never know what lurks in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal itself. Sleep tight and keep a light on, just in case.